took me a second to realize that Vaush was actually talking to Jackson Hinkle. It took me a second. So I am going to cover this video. I don't know if I'll cover the whole thing. I probably won't cover the whole thing, but I like, why are y'all doing this? Why do you keep giving this kid a platform? Okay. I will drop in my own knowledge of the subject, given that I walked blocks for the kid. I promoted him. I had him speak to my chapter. I have met him in person several times. And I know his history down here in South Orange County. Let's go.
We need to break the loop. Can we break the NPC dialogue tree? Why? So are you saying it was a hallucination then? Your explanation is, I don't know about the corpses. I don't know about the helicopters. I don't know about the canisters. I don't know about anything. I said at the beginning of this conversation that it's either going to be dishonesty or mental illness, and I'm leaning towards the latter one right now because this is like schizophrenia. Like, please listen to me and not.
Yeah, just so you know, like whoever is doing the Thermia, whoever is doing these like cuts of Vaush's videos, is giving you like some highlights in the beginning of the conversation, and sometimes it kind of makes sense as a catchy hook, and sometimes it doesn't.
Are the voices in your head?
0% of you are subscribed. Fix that.
What is that?
And they said, with respect to Inspector A, that's the Ian Harrington person. Huh?
Go on.
Wait, what'd you say?
Go on.
What'd you? Nah, come on. Don't be a coward. What'd you say? Come on, share it with the class.
I was just fucking with you. I was like, is this the doctored report? But go on.
Okay, gotcha. Very nice. You know, is this from a Goldstein? You know, very, very common joke I'm familiar with from your kind. Anyway, although
Oh my God, even. You're totally right, Vaush. You're totally right. Like, this kid actually had the heart of the Democratic Party. He was endorsed by the Democratic Party of Orange County. He was France Deo's darling, along with Jake Ribchek and Mohamed El Farah and Jose Trinidad Castellano and the dude. We got one in. I want to say his name was like Manuel or something. He got into city council in Costa Mesa, and they were all part of Students for City Council, which is an offshoot of March for Our Lives. I'll keep dropping stuff.
Inspector A, wait, hold on, I'm almost done. Please. Although Inspector A's assessment purports to be an official OPCW FFM report on the Duma incident, it is instead a personal document created with incomplete info and without authorization. So to be clear, when you're saying that an on-the-ground team found inconsistencies in evidence of a helicopter dropping a bomb, what you're actually saying is that one guy who wasn't a part of the fact-finding mission produced an unauthorized and incomplete report that when he didn't have access to the broader information available to the FFM team.
I have all the links if you want me to send them to you.
I do.
I'm just trying to send you these, so give me 1 second.
Okay. Wait.
By the way, this is gonna be fucking hilarious. When I watched like half of it. This is gonna be hilarious when Vaush receives the links. But so Jackson basically is now like a Caitlin Johnston clone. For those of you who don't know who she is an Australian operative who keeps trying to get involved in U.S. politics and pushing this this Syria narrative that's really bizarre, and nobody knows what to think about it. Like, we don't know where we land on this. She's an Assangeist, and she's the worst kind of Assangeist. Like, there's the people like me who think that Assange should not be locked up for freedom of speech issues, but we don't exactly like his politics. And then there are the actual people who are co-opting his name as a brand, kind of like they're also, by the way, the same people who co-opted Bernie Sanders' name as a brand so that they could get followings online and just promote conspiracy theories. This is the horseshoe theory going on right here, guys. Okay, let's go.
No, hold on. Please don't send me grainy screenshots that look like they could have been from like a World War I training manual. Please give me the actual documents that these are from. Okay, you're just... Okay, we're spamming WikiLeaks. Wait, do you have, like, citations in here, or did you literally just send me 500 pages? Wait, hold on. This is the first draft interim report. You're just sending me, like, random shit. Didn't the first draft interim report come out before Ian Henderson published his undocumented report?
By the way, this kid, this is all new information for him. Somebody is feeding him this information because, like, when I walked blocks for this kid in 2018 and 2019, I had already read all of the John Podesta dump. I read the whole damn thing, and this kid was not. He did not have this knowledge that he has now. Somebody is fucking feeding this to him.
Wait, what was the timeline on this? Are you just sending me random shit?
Vaush. My apologies. I didn't mean to send that last one.
Okay.
But the other ones. Wait, and there's one more because
I know he's not exactly bright, Vaush. He's not bright, you know. And he's like he's trying to act fast because he's stressed out because you are smarter than him, and he's trying so hard to work his script to try and act like he can take you down, and the kid can't take you down. Dude has a high school education.
I sent the wrong one.
Are you sure you're not just link dumping everything on WikiLeaks to me?
No, I was actually very prepared, so I had the leaked documents ready for you.
Okay, well, I appreciate that.
There, 1 second.
Yeah, the reason he's prepared is because people are like sending this shit to him and giving him his talking points.
Yeah, the engineering assessment was published by Henderson's engineering report. It wasn't like it was a personal document. It was published in early 2019, whereas the draft OPCW reports.
That's saying that it's a personal report is incorrect, but we'll get to that in a second because I'm trying to send you the last thing here.
Wait, what official supervision did that report undergo?
We'll get to that in a second, but let me please just finish.
Okay, I'll look at these, but you still need to explain to me why so many witnesses saw helicopters at the scene dropping those bombs. Like,
No. Witnesses do not claim to have seen them dropping the chemical cylinders.
They claim that helicopters were present over the site at the exact instant people started dying. Okay, you can put the pieces together if you want. Why did they see helicopters there?
You're already moving back on your claims because you know that was an incorrect statement. No one claims to have seen them dropping those cylinders. And in addition to that, the inspector...
Just so y'all know, when we went into the pandemic, Jackson was posting tons of pictures of himself unmasked walking around San Clemente. And at first I was like, okay, well, he's in open air. He's a surfer. So he has a connection to the Surfrider Foundation, which is technically nonpartisan, but clearly they have leaned in the direction of being anti-vax, anti-mask. And he was a part of that. But he was also a part of a lot of democratic organizations like March for Our Lives. They're technically nonpartisan too, but they are absolutely liberal leaning, right? So this kid had endorsements from David Hogue. He had endorsements from Emma Gonzalez, from the Democratic Party of Orange County, from the Money Club. I like to call them the Money Club, the women of South OC. And I can tell you straight up that the Democrats in Orange County are so embarrassed by his behavior and have completely rejected him.
Actor Ian Henderson, who I just pointed out here,
can you answer the question? Did they hallucinate the helicopters, or did helicopters from the Syrian government just happen to be directly overhead right as the false flag happened?
I'm not going to purport to know that. The investigators didn't look into that, but what I will say is that the witnesses don't claim that they dropped the cylinders, and Ian Henderson, who was a part of the fact-finding mission team,
the witnesses were in buildings. They couldn't look up, but they heard helicopter blades, and they saw helicopters when they left.
Vaush, you just tried to
By the way, Jackson keeps having these debates where he gets completely torn apart. He was just ratioed by his parents recently on Twitter. And, he keeps doing this bullshit and then saying that he won the debate because literally he has gotten into the place where it's all about messaging. And he's pulling Hillary Clinton style bullshit here, where Hillary Clinton lost one of the primaries, but came out and said, I won. This is literally the same shit that Jackson Hinkle is doing right now.
Credit the guy who did the reports that found that there was no evidence that those were dropped from a helicopter.
Wait, we're not talking about the cylinders yet. We're talking about witness testimony.
Minutes. What have I been imagining?
Wait,
That's exactly.
so wait, the reason why this conversation feels like it's really discontinuous is because every time you can't answer a question, you move to the next one that you do have links prepared for.
I just backed it up with the actual leaked documents.
Wait, hold on. Do these leaked documents explain why dozens of witnesses claim there were helicopters present at the attack?
You're the one who's jumping from argument. Are you gonna?
Okay, I'm just going to drop the link to the video in case y'all want to watch this. It's just infuriating to hear Jackson's voice anymore. Kid, you really need to go back to like promoting biodegradable bottles on college campuses, because the shit that you're involved in now, even your parents are fucking ashamed of you. This is crazy, dude.